to the 50-yard line, episode 13. The Mustangs finishing out their week last week with a win on the road over the Memphis Cyclones, 49-0, extending their record 6-1 on their season. Clarendon coming to Wheeler to Nicholson Field this Friday. Be sure to tune in to YouTube. Hopefully we'll get rights to be able to film that and stream that for you this week. If always be sure to tune in to Legends 98.9, and hopefully we'll be able to overlay that again for you. Working all those kinks out worked really well last week. Unfortunately, unable to get streaming rights for the game, but we were able to have in the booth, and the radio overlay with that worked well. Thanks for tuning in here to the 50-yard line. And this week we're going to interview some of the Mustangs, talking to them about on both of the sides of the ball and how they feel their season has gone so far. Also checking in with Abraham Segala, as he was recognized by Cale Steed and Amarillo Press Pass Sports for the top 10 performers in the Panhandle last week. Congratulations to Abraham. And the Mustangs extending their fourth shutout of the season, 4 in a row, outscoring their opponents 207-0. So with that impressive stat, Clarendon comes in, close out 3 last games in district: Clarendon, Wellington, and Shamrock. Right now we will have some Mustang highlights for you from the Memphis game. Thanks for tuning in. This is the 50-yard line. All right, here with freshman Israel Andrade. How are you doing, Israel?
Good, and you?
Good. Israel, I've got you 10 tackles on the season, incorporating you on the defensive side of the ball. Being a freshman, starting on both sides. Tell us how you feel like your freshman season's gone. Just that big jump from junior high to varsity. Doing a great job on both sides of the ball. Incorporating you on both sides of the ball, getting the ball in your hands more on offense as the year's gone on. Coach is doing a great job of developing you, putting you in the right spot. Tell us how you feel like your freshman season's gone so far, and lots of success. Obviously, the Mustangs 6-1 so far in the year, so everything's rolling positive. How do you feel like you've gelled into that?
Good. Like, it was more different than junior high. Like, there's way more plays that you have to learn and memorize, just in like the matter of seconds that they tell you to play.
Right. So just that big learning curve and things like that. And I feel like you've done a great job of that. You haven't, shown that that's been a learning curve from you, but I understand that as a former player and coach, this big jump from junior high to the varsity level, but you've done a good job of meshing into that. How do you feel like, have you enjoyed how they've incorporated you into special teams and offense, just kind of, they can do a bunch of different things with you. So how do you feel like that's gone?
Good. I'm getting more comfortable into playing in the varsity level just as a freshman.
All right, Israel, well, thanks, and good luck the rest of this week against Clarendon and finishing out district.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We're here with junior Abraham Segala. How are you doing, Abraham?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Abraham, highlighted this past week by Press Pass Sports and Cale Steed out of Amarillo, top 10 performers. 12 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and the 4th straight shutout by your Mustang defense against the Memphis Cyclones. Tell us how you feel like obviously your game. You had a great game, outstanding game, top 10 performers this past week. But tell us the difference from say last year and this year in your execution of play.
Yeah. So last year I was on varsity to learn. Of course, it was my first year. I was learning behind Julius and Austin. Now this year, it's a lot, I don't have to think as much. I can execute faster, react faster to all the plays and all that. Yeah, I think our defense has been doing great. We've been pretty dominant over the past couple weeks. Hopefully keep that going.
All right, and with that dominant performance, you're right, 4 straight shutout in all of the games, and outscoring opponents on the offensive side of the ball, 207 to your defense, holding them opponents to 0 points going into Clarendon this week. How do you feel like just the season overall, bouncing back from the Health Center game? How do you feel like the season's gone after what you've learned, what your team has learned from the Health Center loss?
Yeah, I think we've learned a lot to take our opponents seriously, no matter what. We really didn't think much of them, and of course, they beat us. But yeah, we took it personally. We started executing more, taking stuff more serious, and I think we're doing pretty good.
All right,
As of right now.
Abraham. Well, good job last week in getting named in the top 10 performers of the Texas Panhandle. It's a big honor, and wish you the best of luck going into this week against Clarendon.
All right, thank you.
Here was sophomore Diego Soto. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, Diego. 2-year starter already in your sophomore season at linebacker and also tight end. This season, 61 tackles, 9 tackles for loss. I got 2 caused fumbles and 2 fumble recoveries. Again, like we were talking with Abraham earlier, your 4th straight shutout on the season so far. How do you feel like, going from last year starting as a freshman as well and into your sophomore season, especially at linebacker? That's a tough spot. How do you feel like your performance has changed and grown from last year to this year?
Oh yeah, my comfort level from last year is it's been a big change. It's been a big change, and so last year my first couple games like it's nerve wracking and like you don't know what to do, and so you got to help yourself to comfort yourself. And so this year, I decided to just go play football and just let all those nerves go away and just play the game.
And it shows. You can tell that you're learning. You feel more comfortable in defense. It's your 2nd year under Coach Hoover, calling the defense and just flying around. Don't have to quite think quite as much. You just react, and that's what you want especially as a linebacker. You don't want to lose a step, but I can tell in your play that you've done that. How do you feel about your defense overall in its 4th straight shutout, and then going into Clarendon this week? How do you feel? The defensive performance and how you guys have gelled together to get that. It's hard to get 1 shutout in 4 straight. How do you feel like the defense has gone so far this part of the season?
Oh yeah, I think we've executed these past 4 games, and especially coming from 1 loss, it's helped us to overcome that challenge. But we always gotta defeat that purpose and just go play the ball. And then I feel like we're good. We're good defense, and we still have a lot to learn. But that's about it.
All right, Diego. Well, hope the best of luck against Clarendon this week and the rest of your season, and enjoy watching you play. Thanks.
Thank you.
Here's sophomore Jackson Allen. How you doing, Jackson?
Doing all right. How about you?
Good, Jackson. Sophomore, starting at corner. I got you at 25 tackles, 3 pass breakups, and 1 INT. INT came in last week against Memphis, almost getting pick 6, 45-yard return after that. Just got tackled right there at the last, I think about 3 or 4 yard line. Great return. How do you feel like, and again, 4th straight shutout we've talked about with the other guys on the defensive side of the ball. How do you feel like just coming in as a sophomore, starting at corner? How do you feel like defense in your years gone so far?
It's for sure opened my eyes about, playing varsity football. Because last year I was on JV. I really didn't know what was going on. I really didn't care, just being honest. So then, for sure, being especially corner, it's a lot harder, a lot faster pace. But I think it's great that we can put out effort on the defense side of the ball.
Right, and with that effort, 4 straight shutouts is a difficult thing to do. Going into Clarendon this week, tough matchup traditionally. How do you feel like, having that season and three games left in the season before the playoffs? How do you feel like the outlook of the rest of the season looks compared to, or how you've played and can carry over to the next 3 games?
I think it's looking pretty good. We should. We just gotta play our game. Don't get down. Something goes wrong. Just next play mentality. You just gotta keep going.
All right, Jackson. Well, thanks, and good luck against Clarendon this week and the rest of your season. And thanks for your time today.
Thank you, sir.
Right here with junior Joaquin Tintori. How are you doing, Joaquin?
Doing all right.
Joaquin, I got you on defensive side of the ball. 15 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 pass breakup. I noticed Coach Hoover likes to incorporate you in his blitz packages and putting pressure on the quarterback, just making defenders miss because I know you're an elusive guy, hard to block. How do you feel like, and again, we talked about with some of the other defenders so far on here, how do you feel like the defense, in the 4 straight shutout and your incorporation into that? Just looks like you're having a lot of fun out there. How do you feel about the season so far?
Well, I think our season's going pretty good. Our defense is great, amazing. We all really communicate and learn with each other. Our practices are real hard on defense. That's one of our perspectives that we mainly focus on. But I I really just go out there and have fun. I'm not such a big guy, you can tell, 5 foot 120, but I just go out there, have fun. I mean, try not to get blocked, try my best. But other than that, yeah, we do pretty good on the field.
And you know, saying your size, you haven't let that be a hindrance to you because the guys on your team are you know massive guys, and then throughout the district, but you haven't let that be any part of your vocabulary as far as being an undersized guy, and it shows. You just fly around and play your game and play your style, getting a couple of touchdowns on the season. You get behind those bigger linemen and you know, shifty back, and you find a seam and you're in it quick. You're a quick guy. So the coaches notice that too, and you're hard to defend on the defensive side of the ball. So that size hasn't been a hindrance to you at all from what I've seen. So you've done well on both sides of the football. I enjoy watching you play. How do you feel like, you know, you talk about having fun. How do you feel like the season is going to play out the rest of the year? We got Clarendon, Wellington, and Shamrock coming up.
Oh, well, we have pretty good games coming up. We're probably going to give it all. We're not going to focus. We're all going to give it our best. Focus up, mainly. It's coming to the end of the season, so that's all we want to do is win. But we'll do all right. We'll do our best. We'll just go out there and play football at the end of the day.
All right, Joaquin. Well, thanks, and wish you luck on the rest of your season. Get some more carries, and looking forward to you on the defensive package getting some more sacks.
Yes, sir.
We're here with sophomore running back Chris Gallardo. How are you doing, Chris?
Good, and you?
Good. Hey, just, you know, highlighting you this week, talking about you being that change of pace back for the Mustangs, and there with Julius being more of a power back, Creed at the quarterback, but really run heavy at the quarterback system. Putting you in there, Coach Lowrance and Coach Hoover and the guys have put you in there, recognizing your talents, puts you in there as a two-back gun guy to either side of those two guys we just talked about, and then also put you in there a single back as well, give Julius a spell. Like I said, just a change of pace back, your style of run, try to hit the edge, hit the gap, speed change for the offensive side of the ball. Tell us, just being a sophomore, what you've learned coming into at the varsity level so far.
I think I learned most last year behind Julius, and this year too. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can from Julius, being a 4-year starter on varsity. So I'm just trying to learn as much from him, and our coaches helped me out a lot.
That's good, as you said, just being a learner and learning from the guys who have been productive in the system, and where you're at already and where you're heading towards, so your goals, and then just learning from the guys. That's a good perspective to have. Just flipping sides real quick on the other side of the ball, we've highlighted the defense a lot on this episode. How do you feel like, you know, the 4 straight shutout, how do you feel like the defense is played, and you coming in at linebacker on the other side of Juan Carlos and also playing in there with Diego? How do you feel like the defense has gone in your performance there?
It's gone great. 4 straight shutouts is great. Coming in as like 3rd string linebacker behind Juan and Diego, I give them a break, do my job, they do theirs, get it done.
Yeah, and you say, you know, 3rd string, you know, linebacker or 2nd string linebacker behind those guys, but when you come in there, I don't notice a change in what string we're in, and I think you do a good job of filling in those spots, and like you said, learning from those guys that have started and have a year on you or 2 years or more, doing a good job of stepping in on that side of the ball as well, and helping that defense, holding that shutout each week for the past 4 weeks, and going into Clarendon this week. How do you feel like the rest of the season plays out with 3 games left in regular season?
Hope it goes great. We went out. Hopefully our defense just keeps rolling, offense keeps rolling, and just hoping for the best.
All right, Chris. Well, thanks, and wish you luck against Clarendon this week and the rest of your season. Thanks.
Thank you.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my. Been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything and front of me, might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda, can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto, learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'm a jacket like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah, and I ain't